To catch a fish, you must think like one. Fishing is not about luck. It's not about expensive gear. And it's definitely not about throwing a line and hoping for the best. Fishing is psychology. Fishing is patience. Fishing is learning how another living creature thinks. The moment you understand that, you stop being a person who tries to catch fish and become someone who knows how to. Maybe the fish doesn't live in your world. You must enter theirs. Experienced fishermen don't start with the rod. They start with observation. Before casting, they ask, where does the water move slow? Where does it break, swirl, or darken? Where would I hide if I were small, hungry, and cautious? Fish don't swim randomly. They conserve energy. They stay where food naturally comes to them. That's why the best anglers spend more time watching the water than throwing lines. If the surface is calm but broken by tiny ripples, something is feeding. If birds are diving, there's activity below. If the water suddenly gets darker, it's deeper, cooler, safer. A fish doesn't think in words. It thinks in survival patterns. Your job is to read those patterns. Maybe the fish is always testing you before you ever test it. Experienced fishermen know this truth. Most bites are not bites. They're tests. A fish will touch the bait, nudge it, taste it, let go. If your line is too tight, it feels danger. If it's too loose, the fish escapes. That's why patience is everything. A good fisherman does not panic. He waits. He feels. He responds only when the moment is right. That single moment when the fish commits is what separates beginners from masters. Maybe the biggest mistake beginners make. They fight the water. They cast where it looks good instead of where life actually is. They switch bait every 5 minutes. They move constantly, chasing luck instead of understanding behavior. Experienced anglers know this rule. If the fish aren't biting, don't move the lure, change your thinking. Sometimes the problem isn't the bait. It's the depth, the speed, the angle, the time of day, or simply your impatience. Maybe think like a predator, not a hunter. Predators don't rush. They observe. They wait. They strike when success is almost guaranteed. Fish think the same way. They look for easy meals, safety, consistency, familiar movement. That's why erratic, unnatural movement scares them, and slow, confident motion attracts them. The best fishermen move with intention, never desperation. Maybe the water teaches you if you listen long enough. Old fishermen will tell you, the water speaks, not in words, in patterns. The ripple that wasn't there a moment ago. The silence where birds suddenly stopped. The shift in current after the sun moves. These signs are invisible to impatient people, but obvious to those who slow down. Fishing trains you to observe life the same way. Quietly, carefully, without forcing outcomes. Maybe the truth most people never learn. Fishing isn't about catching fish. It's about becoming the kind of person who can. Calm under pressure. Focused without force. Patient without frustration. When you master that, the fish comes naturally. And here's the secret. Only experienced anglers know. The moment you stop trying to control the outcome is the moment the line finally tightens. Maybe final thought. If you want to be a great fisherman, stop chasing, start understanding. Because fish don't reward effort, they reward awareness. And once you learn how to think like the water starts giving back.